Oh, it is because he gets a triple. Yeah. So I was thinking of that was legitness for a second there. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, here, I'm silly.
Why?
Because I had my fucking audio coming out through the Zoom instead of through my headphones. So, there's gonna be a bit of fucking echo on that bitch.
Woo!
Anyway, we have started recording. Hello, ladies and gents. This is Documented Bits with me, Jack, and my co-host Josh.
Hello, it's me, Josh Thomas.
Hello, I am Josh.
Hello, it is me, Josh. Can you not tell?
Just look at my ginger hair and glasses.
Yes, my glasses. Of course. The biggest feature on my face, my glasses. On my hair, of course. My fiery orange hair.
That fire truck ass hair.
Fire Truck Boy 69, they call me. Because of my fiery hair.
So, Josh, how are you?
Not too bad. I'm doing well, I actually slept last night.
Oh, fucking
compared
right.
compared to last time, I literally watched the last one I was on there before I came on.
Mm.
And I was so like, I'm not sleeping. I slept, I've had a shower, had a fag or two or three.
Fucking right. Ready to go.
I'm ready to rumble in the jungle.
Oh, fuck.
How are
Actually,
you?
since fucking the other day, whenever we spent like most of the day like out with the boys, I've been fucking great. Like
Yeah,
that's just brought my spirits right up.
me too. I was like, gonna, it was gonna be like, does anybody want to do it again? And then we had like a torrential wind, like hurricane
Yeah.
last night, and I was like, oh shit,
I
that was
think the
mad.
weather this weekend's supposed to be shite, and then
I'll tell you
during like
now.
next week's supposed to be class.
I'll tell you now. Oh shit.
That was the official sting for Sam's weather report.
Sorry, I'll tell you now.
Now
Today's
Sam
actually
with the
meant to be
weather.
okay. Today's meant to be okay. We've got highs of 13 degrees, even though it says it's 14 now. Tomorrow, rain. Yep.
Ooh, supposed to be 18 degrees tomorrow and Monday
Mm-hmm.
and
Thursday.
Friday and
Friday's
Friday.
19.
My phone's saying 18. Gosh darned it.
Well, you got one of them smelly Apple phones. I got
True.
one of them computer phones. Them smart people phones. Damn right.
Gosh, I love me a computer smart person phone.
Right, man. It's like do you remember them BlackBerry curves? Whatever happened to
Yeah.
BlackBerry? Like they just died. Like what happened to the company?
See, I was one of those kids where I never had a BlackBerry.
Oh, I had a BlackBerry curve.
It never appealed to me either. I have no idea why.
See, I feel like if when you were younger, you either had an LG cookie or you had a
Yeah,
BlackBerry.
I had an
Like,
LG.
yeah, I had a BlackBerry, but it was like I remember going from it was like an old school brick phone.
Hmm.
The one we had to like press the like the button three times
Yeah.
to get
If
to
you
the fourth
wanted to
letter.
have like C anywhere in your sentence,
Yeah,
you'd have to hit one 3 times.
yeah. I used to have that, and then I just like my whole perspective just changed because I had like literally the layout of a keyboard on the
Hmm.
phone. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like my big ass hands, I was like holding the fucking phone like because like my hands, I've got big ass hands, so it was like me holding the phone like that. Do you know what I mean? It was fucking, it was impossible to use. I broke it. I remember. I just didn't give a shit about it. Like I was like, I'll just get a new one. Like not that I had the money for it, but I was just like, this is such a shit phone. And I just kept dropping it and like throwing it at stuff. And by the end of it, there was like, it was literally like there was buttons missing, so like half my text had letters missing. So like somebody would ask me a question, I'd send them back like hieroglyphics, and they'd be like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about?"
I remember the first, no, not the first phone I had. The second phone I had was this wee shiny Samsung one. It was black and gold. It was one of the slide up ones. But I thought I thought it was the coolest fucking thing because like the screensaver on it, it was like a picture of Big Ben or something. But during the day, the picture would be daytime and never
yeah,
nighttime.
Big Ben
I
at
brought
night.
this into school. I was like, look at this shit. This is the future, ladies and gentlemen.
Just wait until it's nighttime. We're all gonna meet up at the park at 7 o'clock, and you'll see the sun going down behind Big Ben. All right, you aren't ready for it. And then we had like fucking the introduction of the fucking touchscreen phones, and that's where it all went downhill. I remember I had a phone. It was an Android as well, funnily enough. I forget what make it was, but whatever service it was with charged me for shit I didn't have, like wasn't using. So like my phone bill was like skyrocketing because it was like you're using data, and I was like, I don't even have any. Like I'm pay as you go. I don't have data. I'm on a contract now, but like at the time it was like we're charging you. I was like, this is the only phone I have, and you're charging me for not even using it properly.
Pay as you go was the weirdest shit as well. I don't know why. I just found that really weird that you would have to go into the shop and pay for like a tenner worth of credit.
Yeah, it was so weird. It just came out as like this wee sheet of paper, and you just had to punch it into your phone, and then that was it. It was like, cheers, you now have 100 texts. And you're like, oh yes. I can send 100 abusive messages to my friends.
Just be, you're gay, you're gay, you're gay.
Yeah,
every single one of them.
Yeah.
And then you'd have like 10p left, and you're like, oh fuck, I need to text my mom.
Yeah, you would text your mom being like, would you get me credit when you're at the shop? And you didn't have anything left, so the taxes didn't go through, and you were like, oh, shouldn't have called everyone gay. I think that all this phone shit's terrifying now. Like my phone opens itself just by me looking at it. Like it's fucking terrifying. Like mine, I don't know if yours has face recognition, but like almost everything on my phone has face recognition now because my phone has it. Like part of my at the very start, like I remember I think it was Josh and Joel. They both had Androids before me. And they were like, oh, look at this. And Joel was showing me this thing. It's like really, it's a smart thing. Like it is actually a genuinely smart idea. Is like if somebody tries to get into your phone and they use face recognition and it doesn't recognize the face, it'll open the phone, but it'll be as if the phone's on like factory reset.
Yeah.
But if Joel opened it with his face after, all his stuff would be there. It's like, what the fuck?
That is pretty cool, actually.
Isn't it? It's so smart.
I mean, like, have you ever done the thing on Instagram where you go into your settings or whatever, and there's a part where you can look at all the like, the keywords that they've used to get like your tailored ads?
No, where do you
weird,
go?
like.
Let me see.
Oh, I can't remember now. Like on Instagram. Settings. See if I can remember how to do this.
That's crazy though. That's so
Privacy.
terrifying. Ads, is it?
About
ads or ad activity.
Yeah, I think it's ad activity or something.
Security.
Oh wait, no, hold on. I think it's you go into security, access data. Right. I think that's it. Let's see here. Then it brings you to a new page, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it says adds interests, and you go to view all there, and hopefully that should bring it up. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like my top 10 are shopping and fashion, fragrances, shoes, luxury goods, family, boutiques, tattoos, and footwear.
Mine's is weird. Mine's is like normal, and then there's just one or two in there that I'm like, what? Like, so I've got luxury goods as the top one, tattoos, physical exercise, video games, online games, television, sports, music. These next two are children's clothing.
I've got children's clothing as well.
Basketball. I don't even like, but I don't play sports.
I've got fucking yoga.
Yoga? I've got, like, what? Heavy metal music. Classic. University. Yep. Because we all know I went to university. Anime films.
I think this is literally like, you know, the way there's that whole thing about like your phone's listening to you. I think this is literally like things you've talked about or things that other people have talked about around you that your phone's just picked up on.
That would be probably right, to be honest. That would be right, because, which is terrifying, because it shows that it's listening to your fucking conversations on your phone as well, because I'll sit on Discord with, Connor Pollock.
Yeah. Shout out to Connor one time.
And he'll sit and talk to me about this anime he's watching, and I don't watch anime at all. Yeah. But that's one of my recommended things on there. And then obviously my mum, like, her job, she obviously looks after children, so like children's clothing, which makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't know why children's clothing would be on mine though.
Well, that's up to you, man. Whatever.
What I do in my own spare time is up to me.
Fucking pedo bastard, man. Trying to find something in your own size. Oh, that's fucked up. I would hate to see what fucking Ben's is.
Oh,
Ben,
God.
Sitting there, remember in the group chat, Ben was sitting there saying about stepsister porn and everything. Oh, you shouldn't bash it and all, and we were all like, what? Like,
that is the weirdest shit. Why is like stepsister porn so big now?
I have no idea. Like, I don't get, like, I really don't get it. Like, it's like all that like taboo shit that people are into, and you're like, why? Like, like what? Like, what? Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life if that's what you're into? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
I mean, it's the same at the same time as well. Like, why do people need these fucking like elaborate stories to fucking enjoy porn?
Oh, some of the stories on them are fucking unbelievably funny. like they're hilarious. Have you never seen that one? It's like, it's been all over Facebook, and it's like this woman, and she's like, it's a guy getting a bath, and she comes in, pretends to be a lifeguard, and he's like, I'm having a bath. What do you
mean we're at the beach? I'm in the bathtub.
yeah. Like, what? Like, they're so. And then the classic dick in a pizza box. She's like,
did somebody order a sausage pizza?
Yeah. Did you not see the one where she was just like, she starts giving off at the start, and the pizza delivery guy's just standing there, and she's like, I didn't order sausage on my pizza. And he's just like, I just deliver. And then she's just like, I can have a different type of sausage. And then it just like, it doesn't like, there's no progression. It's just a cut. And then they're just boom, straight into it. And you're like, wow, okay.
Nice.
There's
one as well. Like, I've seen a fucking screenshot of it or whatever. And it's like, It must be like this fucking taboo shit again, but like somebody else walks into the room and the guy's got a fucking like lampshade on his head just stood in the back.
I like they're so funny to me. I think they're hilarious, most of them. Like just how shit it is. Like obviously,
Yeah.
like, and then you realize that's what people are into, and you're like,
Mm.
how? You're like, how the fuck? Like, how are you captivated by that? Like, it's not an Oscar-winning performance here. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you ever go in like the comments on videos and
Yeah,
porno?
yeah,
Fucking brilliant.
yeah. I have done. There's some of them are so funny. Like, there was one this was years ago. And it was like this it was on this video, and this comment was just like, honey, you come home, me and your dad are worried sick and all that. I was like, holy shit, like some of them were just ridiculous though.
Oh, there was one that I saw, and it was like this dad logged on to, or like went on the computer or something, and his like son was watching something. He's like, you know what? I'm not even mad. This is good shit.
And then I've seen a few, and it was like just as a game had come out, and I like the comments, and or like there was a big thread, like it was like an actual
Mm.
thread of comments where people were replying to each other, and somebody was like, has anybody played the new Red Dead Redemption yet? And everyone was like, yeah, I mean, it's unreal, but like, I had a conversation underneath a fucking porn video. They're so funny.
Meanwhile, up
Like
above, some girl's getting fucking
yeah, annihilated. I think
oh.
it's so funny.
Were you saying the other day? Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. I was about to move
it's...
conversation on, but if you got something more to say, then
I was just gonna say, like, it is a wee bit like, see this whole like they ask you for permission for your privacy and stuff, and then they're just like, we listen to your conversations.
Yeah.
So here's something you can buy. It's like that's not privacy at all. Like at all.
I was listening to a podcast, and the guy was saying like data is like the most valuable like commodity about these days.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, you know, those fucking ancestry websites like fucking 23andMe and shit. Apparently they should be costing people like hundreds of thousands of pounds to do, but they're only like 100 quid because they're getting your data, which they can sell on for fucking like massive amounts of money.
Yeah, that's why it's like if you think about it, right, you'll get an app and it'll say, can we use your location? Right? It's like, it was like a Snapchat. I'm pretty sure there was a period of time where Snapchat needed your location to work or something.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Like, I don't need to let people know where I am. I'm taking a photo of my fucking face and, you know, or something, and putting text on it. You know, it's like, you don't need to know where I am for me to do that. And then they're like, you can't use the app if you don't tell us. It's like, well, then I have to tell. Like, it's not a like, oh, if you want to tell, like, it's clearly they're just trying to get as much information on you as they can, just so they can sell it on. I would agree with that. Like, it's terrifying though. I think it's so scary that like everything about you is just there, and like more than what, like, say I messaged you about something personal, right? And I was like, don't tell anyone. Fucking everyone knows, because exactly. Like, they read your messages, so it's like, I don't know. Spooky as fuck.
Anyway, to move conversation on, weren't you saying the other day that you were making or trying to make Coco Locos?
Oh yes, Shannon had begun making them, and I was trying to do them, but
what recipe did you use for it?
I just fucking threw a load of coconut rum into like a thing, and then like I didn't really do much with it. It was just like it was coconut rum, orange juice or something.
Mm.
And then some other alcohol, just like vodka
Mm.
or something.
See, mine tasted fucking shit. The first one was, to be fair, was my fault. It was fucking awful. And then the second one still tasted quite shite, even though I
Yeah.
like followed the recipe. But I was like fucking making coconut cream and had like
Oh, really?
vodka. What was it? Vodka, rum, tequila, and had like freshly squeezed lemon juice and like lime juice and
No
shit.
fair.
And like I followed the recipe like exactly, and it should have tasted okay. But I took one sip, and it was the most bitter fucking thing I've ever tasted.
It's probably you probably put too much lemon in it.
Mm.
Like
Because it was asking for like the juice of like 3 limes. I was like, why?
fucking hell. That's quite a lot,
Mm.
quite a bit to be fair.
But like I was just thinking, like, because the ones we had in Salou were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, what's the difference between this and that? And then I realized they probably did it the most fucking like DLA way as possible.
Oh yeah, theirs was came pre-made
Yeah.
in a bottle. You know what? I'm convinced that there was no fucking alcohol in them. I'm
Mm.
nearly convinced that there wasn't because we were fucking flying through
Yeah,
bottles
true.
of that every day. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like, oh, we got through like a bottle of it last night, now I'm hanging. It was like
Mm.
you woke up that morning, went down for your breakfast with a cocktail. It's like I don't know if it was because it was on holiday, but I didn't get drunk at all at the hotel.
Yeah, same.
Do you know what I mean? Like it was like
Like even they might have had like the tiniest bit of alcohol in them, just in
yeah,
case you like said to them, like, there's fucking nothing in this. Like, be like,
probably like
oh yeah,
14% or something.
there's like fucking 3 milligrams of
yeah.
vodka in there.
Yeah. No, even the beer there was like. Do
Mm.
you remember we got them shandies? And the shandies were just awful. Like it was free.
Joel was
That's how
actually
you know.
saying to me the other day that he really wanted one of those shandies. Like, are you talking about the
Oh
ones at the beach?
no, the ones in the hotel.
Or were they doing shandies in the hotel?
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was so shit though because it was like it wasn't lemonade they were using. They didn't have any.
Yeah,
They were using like their equivalent to Fanta lemon.
yeah.
So it was like cloudy lemon in a beer. They were just
Because
it
it
was,
was
and the
the
beer was
same.
already stinking.
It was the same as the one at that wee small beach we went to.
Yeah,
It's like both of their taps like fucking killed themselves at
yeah.
once, and they're like, we had to wait like fucking 10, 15 minutes for a beer, and I think you got like the last shandy or something,
Yeah.
and they were stinking.
Yeah, do you not remember that? They were like, they had to pour a load of it into a cup
Mm.
because it shit itself. And then somebody was just like, I'll take it anyway. Like, I think it was
Mm.
Joel was just like, I'll drink
Yeah.
it anyway. And like, he took one sip and he was just like, fuck this. It
Mm.
was awful. Like, but the
To be
shandies on the
fair,
beach
like
were nice.
like for kegs, all the shit at the top is usually stinking. It's like whenever I was working in Le Mans
Yeah.
at the start of the night, you would get like a big pitcher and you go around all the taps and you would pour until like the beer was just like clear, and then you go to the next one, next one, next one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's, for me personally, speaking about Salou and all that, probably the worst thing about all this is the
Mm.
fact that we would have been going on holiday next, or not next month. Or was it next month?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
last week in
and
June.
yeah, so
Um,
heartbreaking.
we would have had it all booked and all.
Would have booked it at the end of March, just
Mm.
before this all broke out. We would
Yeah,
have. So upsetting, like so upsetting.
I
Uh,
know.
we're lucky that a few people weren't ready to book it because if
Yeah,
everyone was ready to book it, and we were just like, yeah, we'll book it at the end of February, we wouldn't have got our
yeah.
money back
I
probably.
mean, I wasn't ready to book it till the start of April because that's whenever I got my loan back.
Yeah. See, I was like ready to book it from February onwards. I was
Mm.
just like, yeah, let's do it. And we're very lucky that we didn't, to be honest, because I don't see us having that money back.
Yeah, there's loads of
Um,
people on the news saying like they haven't got their money back for holidays that have been cancelled.
yeah, I don't know. I like it's. I was saying, who was I saying this to? But it's like this year has just been like a waste.
Yeah, it's
Do you
been
know what I
like
mean?
non-existent.
It's like I keep thinking that this year is gonna happen again because we had such a shit time this year, and like,
Mm.
oh, they'll just redo everything. Like this year doesn't count, and then I'm
Yeah,
realizing it's
it'll
like,
be
but
2022.
yeah, it'll be 2022 before we can actually do anything without having to worry about anything. Possibly,
Mm.
you know. I don't know. I was just like, because we were gonna obviously we were gonna go to Berlin, and it was like the hype was growing and everything, and
Mm.
everyone was so excited, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Yo, China at a bat one time, and now we're all gonna die. So stay inside." We're all
That's gonna
like,
be the name of
"Okay."
the episode. Yo, China at a bat one time.
But it just ruined everything. Like,
At all.
just ruined everything. You know,
I think a lot of the blame, in fact, all of the blame can be put on China. Because
it can. Yeah.
like this, the outbreak like first happened fucking ages ago. Like,
Mm.
I think it was like November, December. And they said fuck all until like February.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they withheld like information and shit, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
So
So obviously people are like fucking traveling, not out of China and spreading the virus.
yeah. So I was like, do you know what the thing is for me as well? Like I've been to China and all that stuff they talk about, like it's obviously in like certain areas of a town, like and China's a fucking huge place, like,
Mm.
but I never seen any of that. Like see all them like live animal markets, like, and we were
Yeah,
walking about the town like by ourselves, and it was like you could go anywhere, and no matter what street you turned, like there was none of that. Like it was
yeah,
all grand, and I was like in, I think I went to about 4 or 5 places in China. I was like none of that was there, so it was like I wasn't surprised when it happened. It was just like if it's such a big problem, why didn't I see it? You know, like why?
yeah.
And Ben didn't see it either. He said he didn't see fuck all.
Mm. It must just be certain parts of China.
Probably is. I mean, you're seeing videos all the time of like, do you not see that video of your woman fucking cutting the hedges? There's like a group of them and she finds a nest with baby chicks in it and she just starts eating them.
Oh fuck.
And you're just like, what the fuck? And then that I was telling
Stinky.
you the other night about your man with the fucking pickup truck,
Mm.
and he has the back of it's just full of frogs, and they're
Yeah.
all just picking frogs out and eating them. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? You're like, what? Like, it's like, what sort of pick a mix is this? Like, do you want a rat? Do you want a bat? Or do you want a frog?
To
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck
be
me.
fair though, places like China, they've started, well not started, they've been doing it for ages, but they're eating like bugs and that for their source of protein.
Yeah,
There's a certain bug that has like a fuck ton of protein
yeah.
in it. But like
It's-
it's sort of it's like an argument for vegetarians here for like people cutting out meat for their sense of protein. But like the West isn't ready to be fucking munching on bugs.
yeah. No, I agree. It's well, see, that's what like vegetarian people and vegans will always try and find a reason to fucking shove what they're doing in your
Mm,
face and make it sound like you're a bad person because you eat fucking meat like any
yeah,
normal person. Like just because, like, fair enough. I don't particularly, I don't sit and smile with popcorn at the slaughter videos. Do you know what I mean? Like, but
yeah.
I do enjoy a hot dog. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and say that I'm happy animals die, but I mean, in the way that they do.
Mm,
But I mean, it's like them vegans that like fucking make their dogs vegan.
mm, yeah.
It's like, are
That
you dumb? Like, it's a carnivorous animal, and
mm,
you're making it not
it's
carnivorous, even though
literally
it's
animal cruelty.
yeah, it's like that is the animal, like its genes and the way it's structured as a
Mm,
fucking like as an animal is that it eats meat, and you're being like, oh no, he eats sweet corn. It's like fuck
mm,
off. No, he doesn't. He'd fucking gnaw your leg off if he could. Do
yeah.
you know what I mean? And then
Like
it's
even like you were saying, like the way animals are being killed isn't like really, what would you say?
humane.
Yeah, or it's not like ethical.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like humans have been hunting animals for years, but we've just got to a point now where we're hunting smarter instead of
yeah.
fucking running about the place with a fucking spear.
Well, see, I agree with that. Like there was a few things where it was just like yeet. It was like
Mm,
that whole KFC scandal,
yeah.
not the one where they fucking ran out of chicken, but where they had a lawsuit where they for a while there they couldn't call themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken because they had genetically modified a chicken that was born with no feet,
Mm,
like brittle bones, no feathers, and no beak. And it
yeah.
was blind and like had like it was basically born brain dead, so they could just harvest meat off it.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, it's chicken, all right," and everyone's like, "No, it tastes like sludge." And you're like, "What
That's
the?"
gone beyond the
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah. I like there's stuff like that that I'm like, all right, like I
Yeah.
can see what you're trying to do, but you're shit at it, so don't, you know.
See fucking KFC, Saintfield Road's open now. Or will be
What?
open. Yeah. I don't know if it's open yet or it's gonna be opening soon, but you just know that there's gonna be cars parked out to the main road.
Do you remember we got that big dirty fucking 20 or 30 or 40 wings or some shit? I don't know, but like Sophie was just sitting there eating chips, and me and
Mm.
you just had got this family-sized bucket of wings for like one each, and we were like, do you not remember? We had a. It took us so long to finish that you were late for dropping your brother down to like football
Yeah.
or swimming or something. I don't like I swear to God I have
Pretty
never
sure I
like
got extra chips as well.
yeah you got two chips. I don't know why I said to you. I was like, "That's so you're not going to finish that," and you were like,
Mm.
"Oh well, I'm starving." It's like as soon as you like had the first thing of chips and a couple of wings, you were like, "I don't know why I've done this."
To be fair, that was my fucking dinner as well that night.
Yeah, no, I didn't touch it for the rest of the night because I was
Mm.
like, I was too busy shitting lungs out. Like it was such a clear out for me. The next day I woke up and I was like, I felt like I was on top of the world because that
Mm.
was
KFC detox.
yeah, yeah, because that was the day after Halloween.
Mm.
Because I remember I just got my tattoo or something,
Yeah.
and then we were like, "Oh, we need to go get something to eat." Because I was like, um, I haven't eaten or something,
Mm.
and everyone was hanging, and I couldn't stomach food until after the fucking tattoo. So
Mm.
went and got one of them. Fuck off! That was the worst idea I've ever had. I think one of the worst.
I set a fucking alarm that night to like obviously be up to pick you and Sophie up in the morning. And I've still got the alarm now. It says pick up Sam for tattoo bloom.
We were fucked up. I was fucking steaming that night. So do you know when we went to McDonald's, like, and you were Bob Ross and I was the
Yeah.
cowboy, and Sophie was a what was Sophie? Sophie was a pirate or something, wasn't she?
Yeah. I think so.
I think she was.
Was that
Was
not the
she?
year before?
Oh yeah, she was a pirate the year before, and she was.
Can't actually remember what she was this year.
Was she a cowgirl?
Oh yeah, I think she might have been.
I think she. Oh, she was. She was. Yeah. Um. And I was a cowboy with a fucking inflatable horse. Oh my god, remember? And I laughed it in the club. I was like, fuck this. I was just walking about banging into people and poking people in the back, and then they turn around and they're like, "What the fuck are you tapping me for?" And I'm literally standing like 3 feet away, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, it was my horse."
Some was social distancing before it was cool.
Fucking right, it was, man. Like, do you know? Remember, I had to stand outside the bar just to fit in the car. I had to deflate it, and I had to stand outside the bar for like 5 minutes, and everyone was going in while this fucking horse just inflated. Do you remember? And I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, this is so embarrassing."
I
I'm glad they
remember
didn't.
like going down the car that night. We saw like this girl's pathetic excuse for a fucking Halloween costume, and it was literally just like a fucking bikini.
Oh yeah,
But she was a
not
lifeguard.
yeah. She was a lifeguard. Like she came with a towel on her around her, and everything. It was fucking
Mm,
Baltic as well. Like I
yeah.
was freezing. She was just dancing down the street in a bikini. Like fair enough, fair play to her for doing it. But it was just like, come on, make an effort. You
Mm,
know, like it's
yeah.
Halloween. You've gotta go all out. I mean, I'm not the type of guy who just decides fuck it, sure I'll wear an inflatable horse. But I
Yeah.
did. Do you know what I mean? Like Halloween's the one time of the year where you go all out
Mm.
and actually murder someone. What? What?
Sam, stop giving away our Halloween plans.
Sorry, sorry. It was actually not Halloween for Caelan's birthday. I actually pushed Tyler down the stairs.
Mm.
I was trying to kill
New
him.
CCTV footage has been found.
That was one of the wackiest parties I've ever been to. Like it was just wild. And like it wasn't even wild in the sense like nobody was like there was no fighting, there was no there was
Mm.
verbal like shouting back and forth, obviously. But
Yeah.
there was no fighting. Nobody was on any drugs either.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised at. And it was just a lot of alcohol, but it was like we were all so young. Do you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like we were all like, what was it, like 16, 17?
Think so, yeah.
And
Definitely
like,
wasn't 18 at the time.
no, none of us were 18. It was just like just to put this into perspective, right? Everybody showed up. There was a few people went up the night before. When you got there, you had to go into some like bootleg kitchen that looked like a meth lab and found some guy who had made his own drink and
Oh
it had
god, fucking
bits
Jacob.
floating about in it. We had bits floating about in it. Nobody liked it, and he kept trying to make everyone
No,
drink it.
nobody touched his fucking cider or whatever it was.
And bear in mind, this is Halloween, so everybody's dressed up except him. Do you not remember there's a video? Is it a video of me? And I said, "You look like a mathematician or something." And I was like, "Did you come as a mathematician?" He went, "No." I was like, and he had a treasure chest. Remember, everyone put their drink. He brought his own trunk, and everyone's like, "Oh fuck, you're bear in there." And then I didn't get one of my balls of vodka back until Natasha's birthday, like
Because he
months
locked
later.
the fucking treasure chest as well. Like,
I hid it.
why?
Nobody knew where it was.
Like, what if I want one of my drinks?
And then Joel's fucking drink all. Like, Joel got 2 drinks of what was like 3 bottles of spirits he had and like
Mm,
20 beers, and he had 3 drinks, and it was all drank on
mm.
him.
I was the
Then
same. I think I got like beers, and I also had like a 6 or 8 pack of Smirnoff Ice as well. I got
oh yeah,
2 Smirnoff Ices out of the 8.
I see. I bought a 10 glass of vodka and a 10 glass of gin,
Mm.
and that's whenever like I had left my vodka in his treasure trunk, and and I walked into the house with a bottle of gin, and you were
Mm.
all like, "Oh, we like to drink with Sam," and I was just like, "I'm fucking here, so I may as well." And I started downing it, and then as soon as I finished downing it, like I didn't finish it obviously because it was only 10 seconds, and it was fucking raw gin.
Mm.
Ugh. And that that put me off gin. I don't like gin anymore because of that.
Mm.
As soon as I was just after I'd done it, I was like had a drink of water. I was like, "Oh Christ, this is bad." And I was like, "I'm gonna go outside for a fag." As soon as the cold air hit me, do you remember how fucked I was at the start of the night? And I made such a recovery. Like do you not remember Joel found me at the bottom of a hill because I went to go for a piss and I fell down the hill. And
The only
found me
way
at the
we could
bottom.
get you to drink water as well is to tell you it was 1 pound chicken nuggets or
The
chicken
chicken
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. That's right.
1 pound
I,
chicken dinosaurs.
I was literally like somebody give me pizza or something or like, and I was just not eating it. Like it
Yeah.
was like I was like chewing it and spitting it on the ground and everything. And but the last thing I remember was being so drunk that I needed a piss, going to the side of the house,
Mm.
and of course missing or like losing my footing briefly and just tumbling down this hill. And there's a photo of Joel. It's such a like a cinematic, like scenic
Oh,
photo of Joel
because
with the water bottle.
Josh took the photo, didn't he?
Yeah, and it's
There's
just
only
me.
like a spotlight on me.
Yeah, it's because Joel has his flashlight on because they all found me at the bottom of the hill. And Joel's handing me a bottle of water, and I'm just sitting there like,
If I can find the photo, it'll be up on screen.
yeah, oh
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure I still have that photo.
oh I pretty. It should be somewhere in the group chat.
Oh, that was one of those nights where there's like so many like things, like talking points from it. You
Man,
forget like
it's
half of them.
like, and bear in mind, I said this was like a crazy party, and all I've said so far was that I downed some gin in this guy, made some shitty beer, and had a drunk. We're not mentioning the fact that
We're about 5% of the way through.
yeah, Amir, who I didn't see at all through the night,
Same.
whiteyed all over the windows. Do you remember? Do you remember hearing about that? He went to bed.
No, I was outside whenever it happened. He stuck his head out the window to say something, and he just whited all down the wall. And there was someone. I'm pretty sure there was someone sitting, like, because there was like a window with a ledge, and someone was sitting on the ledge. I'm pretty sure they got whitey over them. I can't remember
It's
who it
so
was either.
like, and then fucking Ryan as well. The next morning when we arrived back, and it was me, Josh, and Connell and Tyler and Ben. We arrived back. God bless
Cahill.
Cahill. Fucking, you all locked them outside.
Well, we didn't all lock him outside. We didn't know he was outside. Paddy knew he was outside and locked him out.
And we found him the next morning, and he was lying as with a pizza box as a fucking pillow, and he was covered in leaves, like outside in the rain. And Ben honked the horn or something, and Cal shit himself, and the door unlocked because we'd honked the horn. And everybody came outside. Well, how are you? I was like, oh, not too bad, not too bad. And then as soon as Cahill, God bless him, stand there shivering. And Paddy turns around with his phone and a beer and just goes, "What are those?" and points at his shoe. And Cahill just like, he was ready to cry. He was doing that like cry laugh, if you know what I mean. Like he was just getting on.
Oh, that's the
Zooming in on his
saddest.
shoes.
That was the saddest I've ever seen, Cal.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then briefly after that, when we were all about to go inside, Ryan came out and he went to sleep. He said, "Well, guys," it was like he just said something and there was no like transition, like, "Oh, I'm gonna be sick." He just whiteyed up orange everywhere. Everyone was like, "Oh shit," and and then fuck me, it was such a like, and then of course Tyler like falling down the stairs and breaking his like he fell down the stairs in front of me. I was going out for a fag. I just heard this big tumble, and I like looked up, like, because you know the way there was like a wall, and the stairs were like behind that wall, and the front door was in front of the stairs. Yeah. I was like walking to, and there was like a small gap between there, like the wall and the door.
Yeah.
I was walking to go past like that frame, and all I've seen was just Tyler fucking like literally like a Mach 3 fucking hit the deck. And I was like, "Holy shit, are you alright?" And Tyler looked up at me with blood all over his face and half a tooth missing that was stuck in his lip. And he turned around and he just looked at me and went, just laughed at me. And then he put his head down again. And I just was like, "Oh shit." And then I shouted for Josh, and Josh came out, and Josh had like 2 shots in his hands and like a beer or 2 beers or something, and he just came out, and Josh just went, "For fuck's sake, Dad!" And we dragged him into the bathroom. Bear in mind, the bathroom was not a bathroom; it was 3 cubicles, which the doors didn't lock on, and there was no toilet seats on.
Here's the thing about that bathroom as well. I'm pretty sure at some point or another I needed the piss during the night, but I never stepped foot in that bathroom. I didn't even know
Oh,
there was a bathroom there.
it was so bogging. Like, I don't know, it was covered in blood by the end of the night because of Tyler. Like, I mean, he ate shit like harder than I've ever seen anyone eat shit. I don't even know, because somebody was meant to be looking after him
Just
and
Karis or
didn't.
some shit.
Oh yeah, and they didn't. But Tyler decided he was going downstairs, and he made it. Well, to be fair to him, fair play, he made it down the stairs, but he didn't walk. You know what I
Extra
mean?
fast as well.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't even run or anything. He must have leaped from the top of the stairs or something. He must have just had an idea to like
And in
jump
this
down the
trade,
stairs.
that's what we call efficiency.
I swear, like, and then there's a few things we can't mention.
No.
A few stingies, not like drug related or anything. There's just a few stinky things happened, and then
Your boy fucking Alex Jordan falling off the wall and smacking his face off a fence.
yeah, yeah, it was just so mad. Like, it was. I've never been to a party where I was like where I just felt so like a fly on the wall. It felt
Yeah.
like everything was happening around me, but nothing
Literally,
was
there was
happening.
one point where, like, after Tyler fell down the stairs, like, everyone was outside, like, shouting about what to do. And, like, some cunt was saying, like, the police were coming or some shit. And it's like, right, fuck this. I just got a beer and, like, sat and, like, there's, like, a log, like, thing at the top,
Hmm.
like, in complete darkness. I just went up there and sat and just watched everything unfold.
Yeah, I
Fucking
remember.
brilliant.
It was like people telling.
Mm.
I don't know. It was like every. It was at that point. It was like. And I'm not trying to sound bad, but it was like every woman at the party started inflating the situation to like
Yeah.
bigger than it was. It was just like, right, he's fought. Like, bear in mind, like this floor wasn't carpet, or like when I say that this was a house
Mm.
party, this was like a
Mm.
barn that had two floors. Like, it was a
Yeah.
concrete floor. Like, it was, there was no carpet or wood or anything. Not that
Mm.
wood would have been nice to fall on your face on, but like this was like tarmac, like pavement
Yeah.
sort of shit, you know. So like, I'm not surprised he smashed his teeth, but it was like after that, and the party just continued after we left as well, or something. Did it not?
No, I think after that, like fucking Amy was like cleaning up or something, like sweeping the floor. I was like, why the fuck are you doing that? And then everyone went to bed, bar me and Ryan. We found like fucking teacups in the kitchen. We started playing fucking beer pong with teacups. And we had fucking, I think we had Cactus Jack or something, because I think it was the only, like, it was the only thing left.
Mm.
We were playing fucking Cactus Jack Pong with teacups.
And do you know what the funniest part about that night was? It was the car ride to the hospital for Tyler. That was unbelievable. Like, obviously, a lot of people listening aren't really, well, a few of them will know Tyler, but
Mm,
not as well as we know him.
yeah,
And Tyler is like, he's just like, you can't describe Tyler. Like, he's just so unique. Like,
yeah.
he's so funny. Like, he's just, everything he does is just hilarious. Like, we
He's
were.
one of those people as well where he's at his most funny whenever he's not trying to be funny.
Oh yeah, like he's by accident hilarious, if you know what I mean. Like, he was concussed, like he didn't know where he was or anything, like he didn't know his own name. Um, and it was like we were. I just want to reiterate that by the end of the night, once we got Tyler out of the hospital, he had forgotten to put his shoes on. So we had to drive back to Newcastle for 2.5 hours because Tyler forgot to put his fucking shoes on. Like, like what? Like, how does that happen? Like, how do you forget to put your shoe? Like, I suppose he just bashed his head off the ground, but like, and then
To
it
be
was
fair,
so.
as you said, he couldn't remember his own name, so I don't blame him for not remembering to put his
But
shoes
see,
on.
my thought is, why wasn't he wearing shoes in the first place? Like, why did he fall
True.
down the stairs? Maybe he wouldn't have fallen if he just was wearing shoes, but I don't know why he wasn't. But like, nobody has this photo but Tyler, but we were driving back and the sun was coming up, and there was like, it was such a nice view. It was like just over the hedges, you could see it was like the ocean or whatever, or whatever. The sun was coming up behind it. It was just so nice, like the morning sky. And Tyler was like loopy as fuck. Like he just didn't know what he was talking about half the time. And he goes, "Oh, that's so beautiful." We're like, "All right, Tyler," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm gonna take a photo of that." And there was just Josh will tell you, me and Josh, fuck, I literally nearly pissed my pants in the car. That's probably the closest I've ever come to pissing my pants at like an age where I shouldn't, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Um, and it was just like this big stretch of like open hedge where like there was no trees, nothing. And Tyler went, "I'm taking a photo of this beautiful scenery," and he pressed his fucking camera on his phone. And as soon as he pressed as soon as he pressed take like to take the photo, a tree was just it was just his luck. Like it was for ages there was no like trees or anything that would have blocked this lovely photo. But it was like the turn of events that had happened to Tyler that night. It was like, at least he's got this one thing he can look back on and be like, "Oh, that was class." But it's just a tree. Like it's just a tree. And you can just see on the sides of each side of the tree, it's just what he was trying to say. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I have a video from the next morning as well. We're all like sitting in a circle with that log bit, and Tyler was like telling the story or whatever. And then I spit the phone on you, and then turned to Tyler and he was go, "Shut the fuck up, Tyler." And he looked so sad.
It's because he just like, when you remember, like, Tyler wasn't talking any sense at all when he came back. He just like, he was just saying, like, he would start a rational conversation with you where it would be making sense, and then he'd go off on a tangent where he was talking about like leopard skin shoes he's seen the other night, and you're like, we were literally just talking about the music inside. You know, like,
Mhm.
the best one was whenever we were trying to get him into the hospital. Um, he was like, we were driving him to the hospital, and we were parking, and he went, "My mum works at this hospital." And we were like, "All right, okay, maybe you'll see her." And he went, "Oh fuck, my mum works at this hospital." And then he went, "I'm all right, guys." And then he was trying to walk by himself, but he couldn't. And he was like, "Guys, I'm honestly all right." He was like sobered up immediately, and he was like, "I'm all right." And he couldn't walk. He couldn't fucking do anything. He's like, "I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right." And I was like, "No, we need to get you in. Your mum won't even see you." And then we got in, and this is how you knew he was still fucked. We went up, and he was like, they were like, "What's your name?" And he was, "I don't know." And
I mean,
as
I'll picture the fucking scene. This is like Halloween.
yeah,
Everyone's dressed up. You were Mad Hatter. Josh was fucking
Heisenberg,
Heisenberg. What was Ben dressed up?
Ben wasn't, no, but Connell was a Jedi. um, and we're standing in reception in like Belfast. You know what I mean? I guess like
Yeah.
Belfast, and there's like there's literally people in the waiting room with police around them, and with stab wounds around them and blood, and we're coming in fucking costumes. Like, it's like, and then we go up to reception. Tyler's like, "I don't know," and I was like, "His name's Tyler Power," and they were like, "How do we know?" I was like, "Because why would I lie to you about his name? Like,
That'd be such a weird thing to lie about.
exactly. It's like, I'm not gonna bring him in here and tell you his name's fucking Keith when his name's Tyler." Do you know? Like, and then they
Yeah.
went, "Where do you live?" And he went, "I don't know." And Josh knew his address or something, and
Mm.
Josh told them, and they went, "Right, do you know your phone number?" And he went, "No." And then Josh was like, "Right, I'll give you his phone number." And then they went, "Right, do you have your mum or dad's phone number?" And he went, "Yeah." And he gave 3 phone numbers. And I went, "Well, which one is it?" And he went, pick. We were like, oh, we were like, why? We were like, just fucking tell him. He was like, you're wasting these people's time. So it was just like, just fucking say the number, please. Like, don't pick which phone number is my mum's. You know, like, oh man. It was just, and then, like, Ben was shitting himself, like, fucking. He was like, Josh had a cup of water for Tyler in case Tyler was going to be sick or anything. But Ben was fine, and like anytime Ben went around the corner, Josh was like, "Fuck the water." By the end of the journey, there was no water in the cup. It was all over Josh, and I had a celebrations tin that still had sweets in it for Tyler to be sick in. It was such a bogging night. Like, it was so awful. But like, and the thing is, like, we were only kids. Like, we were 16 and all that. And that's just how it was.
And I mean, the listeners as well who have listened to all these stories and are going, fucking hell, that's mad. That's not even the fucking half of it. So much other stuff happened that we can't talk about.
Yeah, there's been some wacky, like we had to airlift someone. When I say airlift, I mean like drag them across the floor up the stairs because we were making a scene in the middle of the floor.
Took like fucking 4 of us to get her up the stairs because she was just fucking like kicking and punching all around her.
Screaming about Jesus and how Jesus is coming for us all and we're all going to hell and how she loves Jesus. I was just like, do you know what it is? Just
Josh took a photo in front of her doing fucking Vape Nation while she was on the ground.
That's right. And I do you remember I was pouring beer on her head. I was like, "Did you get the fuck up?" I was pouring beer on her head when she was
pouring water on my head. Like, it's fucking beer.
I was like, "Get the fuck off the floor, man!" It was just a night and a half. Like, it was just like, I see the next morning as well. Like, it's the fact that like we had come back after that, and I was like, right, the dust has settled, surely nothing can happen. And then we just seen Cahill lying out the front in the leaves and with a pizza box as a pillow. I was like, it just doesn't end with this party. Like, it's wild. It's just crazy.
I remember we all got a photo the next morning as well, and everyone was crusty as fuck.
Oh, you'll need to find that photo and put it up as well.
I will do.
That's a mad photo.
I hope I still have it.
I'm nearly sure I could probably find Tyler breaking his teeth, you know? Like, a photo of it. Like, I'm pretty sure he put a photo of his fucking wham teeth. Fucking wacky looking.
Oh, I think I might have that photo as well.
It was like he broke his tooth in half diagonally, and it got stuck in his lip.
Yeah, I was about to say, did a bit of his tooth not fucking get stuck in his lip?
Yeah, because what happened was, and this is so grim. Can you imagine the feeling of this? He fell, right? And this is how it got stuck on his lip. He fell, right? And he fell like this, right? And his top tooth went through his lip, hit the concrete, and broke in half. And then when he pulled back up, the half that broke off stayed in his lip.
Stinky.
That is wild. Like, that's so wild. I was like, and he just got up and smiled at me. I was like, man, like, how did you survive that? Like, I mean, he like Mach 3 hit the deck like on his face. Like, he didn't. No hands were put out to stop him. Like, he was like banjaxed. That's why he was sent upstairs, because he was so drunk that everyone was like, "You're a danger to yourself. Would you look after him because you're going to be up there anyway?" And then they went, "Yeah."
I found this photo.
Is that when he got his teeth fixed?
Caption: whitest teeth in the game.
Oh man! Like, do you not remember everyone was like, we had to?
Oh yes, I have the group photo here.
Christ above!
Fucking Tyler's holding up his fucking concussion leaf.
Oh, he's like, oh my god, what? Like, he's. You not remember we were all, before we even left, or me and Josh and all left to go to the hospital, we had a witch hunt for the half of his tooth. Everyone got down their hands and knees. We're like, can we find his tooth? If we can find it, we can bring it with us, and they might be able to just like glue it back on or whatever they do.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody could find his tooth because it was in his lip. So like,
the perfect hiding place.
exactly, it was. It was just mental. And the thing is, I miss parties like that where it was just like you didn't go into a room and find people like sniffing something, or you
Yeah.
didn't, like you could just have fun without all that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
or
I
like
mean,
you'd
the
go in.
endless parties at Paddy's house.
Yeah, yeah. Some of them were mad as well.
Mm.
We Troy. Oh man.
You up a fucking junkie.
It's the end of that video Josh made, that video of all the memories of all us. And at the very end it's
Oh,
just
it's
that like
fucking brilliant.
reverb. There's like reverb and everything in the background of it. It's like the music just fades out and just fades into what the fucking junkies. Reverb on it and everything. Oh, that was unbelievable.
You know, actually, if I can find that video, I'll fucking tag it onto the end of this episode.
Yes, definitely
Well,
do.
for all you fucking visual content consumers of the podcast,
He's all
you
about
get a
a wee
little,
visual.
you get a little bonus extra spies at the end.
Yeah, an extra wee vid at the end of
Mm.
this.
If you're listening, go fuck yourselves and get over to
Yeah.
youtube.com.documentedbits or /
Man.
documentedbits or whatever it is.
Sponsored by Tyler's New Teeth.
Sponsored by Tyler's New Teeth, the whitest teeth in the game.
I just miss all that so much. Like, I can't wait for this all to be over because, like, I know as soon as all this is over, everybody's gonna go fucking balls to the wall, ape shit mental. Like, I can't wait. It's gonna be so fun. Like, I think
I was actually thinking that as well. Like, whenever we do, like, get house parties back, it will go back to like what they used to be as well.
100%. I think because, like, obviously we're at that age now where it's like everybody is having a party every day of every week. And it's like you can just do that. Whereas like now it's like if we wanted to do that, we're not allowed. Or if we did, would be a scumbag for doing it because it's like, why would you have a party?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Like have a few mates around, but social distance obviously, but like don't be having a fucking party.
Yeah.
But like I reckon because we've had that thing where it's like you're not allowed, we're all gonna be like, well, we want to now, and
I feel like as well, people feel like house parties will be like safer and better than going to the bar because the bar is going to be like heavily regulated now. Like fucking, have you seen the videos of like spoons where there's like glass panels everywhere?
Oh
and like
really?
you have to stay seated unless you're going for a piss or you're going up to the bar.
That's crazy.
And like it's not even like you can sit in a group of people around the table. It's like one table here, panel glass, another table here, panel glass, another table here.
That's so. I would just not open it. Like, what's the, fair enough if they wanna do it, fair enough. But it's like damn cinemas in America. What they're doing, you can go to the cinema, but you have to sit like. So say it's like
there has to be like 2 or 3 seats between each person.
Yeah, and then you have to sit a row. It's like one row blank. Like that's the row that nobody sits in. A row of people like with different seats. Blank. It's like you're getting half the fucking people, if not less than half. It's like what's the point? Just stream it. Just stream the film.
What a time we're having.
I know. It'll all be over soon anyway. Sure, we're getting another update at the end of the week or something, or at the end of next week. So
I think it's fucking stupid that pubs are opening here at the same time as the Brits.
Yeah.
Because I already think the Brits are being fucking stupid about it. Having pubs opening so early.
I agree. I completely agree. I don't see. I would give it another month at least before I would open anything.
Yeah.
If
That's what I was saying. We were talking about in the group chat, and like Pierce had said that they're looking for pubs to open in July, and I was like, because like me thinking like rationally, I was like, I'd say like at least it'll be the end of August, maybe start of September.
Yeah, See, because they're saying like, oh, we don't have enough money to furlough everyone for that long, and it's just like you have enough money to nuke or not nuke, like bomb a school,
Mm.
which costs
Yeah,
millions. How do you not have enough money to like look after your own people?
exactly. Yeah.
If you're happy to bomb other people, it's like grow up. Like
But
we're not fucking dumb.
they've shown they've had enough as well. Because like at the start of this, they just somehow pulled like fucking 3 billion out of their holes, and it's like,
Exactly.
where the fuck is that been this whole time?
Yep. It's it's taxpayers' money at the end of the day. You know, it all just goes. It's being funneled back to us, which is nice. But
Mm.
it's like people are getting 80% or less of their wages. Like some people are getting 100% because the company themselves is like,
Oh, they're paying the extra
yeah,
20%.
like that shouldn't be on the company. Like you should just. It's not our fault this happened, and
Mm.
we should be getting our wages regardless. Like
Fucking
I'm getting a fair amount.
furlough's going down to 60% your wages soon as
I
well.
know, I know. Sure, like furlough for me only lasts until the end of next month,
Mm.
and that's it. Apparently, they're looking to extend it. Like they're having a talk about it and stuff, and seeing what they can handle. But it's like it's not the company's fault, really. It's the
Yeah,
government. Like they're just saying we don't have enough money for this, that, and the other. And this is what I was saying like the other day. It's like pretty sure New Zealand and like Norway and all them other countries or whatever are just getting on as if nothing ever happened because everybody got
the
tested and treated immediately.
yeah. Oh,
It's
they
like,
immediately went into lockdown, and then
yep,
everyone was tested, and then they went into lockdown for I think it was only like a few weeks or a month or something, and
yeah,
then that was it. Everyone was allowed out again.
fucking stupid. Like if we had done that and people just hadn't been lazy, like there's all these Cobra meetings that Boris Johnson missed. There was like five of
Yeah,
them, and it was about the coronavirus, and he just didn't show up.
yeah.
It's like,
There's
bruh,
like there's people on Facebook not defending him, being like, he's doing the best he can. Like, fuck off. If he's doing the best he can, we would be out of lockdown by now.
yeah, sure. He got it, and he got all the treatment he needed. Like he survived it
Mm,
because he had people stand like a private ward where
yeah.
he had nurses watching him 24 hours, like all
Mm.
through the night when he slept and everything. It was like nobody has that. Like, of course, like if we'd all just been treated and tested and see who has the antibodies and see who has the virus, then this
Yeah.
could all have been avoided and everyone could have been treated already and there could have been a cure underway for over a month now instead of
Mm,
people going, we need your blood because you survived. You know, like it's like if you have the antibodies, give us your blood. You know, like
yeah.
this is a cure we're working on here. It's not like fucking I don't know.
Mm. I feel like as well, things won't get back to normal, whatever that is, until a vaccine has been made and mass distributed.
I agree. Yeah, I think it'll. I reckon it'll take maybe 3 or 4 months to get everyone vaccinated
Yeah, because like
because
they were talking about having a vaccine maybe ready for September, but at the same time, like that's the vaccine ready, and they'll give it to like NHS staff and like frontline workers and that first, and then it'll be like a trickle down system where like eventually everyone will get it, but
mhm.
like as you say, it'll still be fucking months until everyone's got the vaccine.
Do you know what the scariest part is? Is like this is how long this has gone on when it could have been done in like a month. Like, see if people, because like obviously you have a group of scientists working on a cure, and it's like this global push, but
Mm,
it's like like you can't forget that these scientists make a cure and then sell it. They don't
yeah,
actually just go, "We've made it. Here's it for free." Like
yeah,
a country will buy a cure and be like, "We got it first. We did it. Like,
mm,
look at us. We made the cure because we bought it. We own the cure. So if you want
yeah.
it, you have to buy it off us now." Do
That's
you
the
know what I
thing as
mean?
well. Like if they got the world's like leading scientists and like got them all to work together to make something, I reckon they could have made it much quicker. But it's a fact,
Yeah,
like as you say, all these countries want to be the first ones to make the vaccine so they can sell it.
it's dude. It's all money. Yeah, that's the same with like cancer and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much money in cancer that why would you make, like, why would you make a cure for something that is so easy to milk people dry of money from? You know, like people go through chemo for years and it costs them thousands and thousands and thousands, and it works 25, maybe 20% of the time.
Yeah.
Like at the very end, like who do they have to? You know, they're saying, oh well, we don't know if this will work. If it doesn't, we're sorry, but
Yeah.
it's going to cost you £10,000 every month to get this. And it's like, what? Like
Yeah.
why? Like I'm dying. Like help me. You know. You know.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's another thing where it's like, if you've enough to furlough people, you've enough to pay for people's healthcare. You know, it doesn't
Yeah.
cost. You know, how much money are they really losing by doing that? Not that much. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know. It's all a bit dog shit.
Oh fuck! Here we're an hour and 10 minutes into this, so I think we can wrap it up.
We were all rambling boy Jacksons today. Gee whiz.
It's just the thing, we've been in lockdown so long that like it is sort of a thing of there isn't much to talk about like day to day, but as soon as we got into like the Halloween stories, is literally like I completely lost track of time.
Yeah, yeah, I'm saying. It's just remembering things that have happened because you miss things that happen like that because we're
Yeah.
stuck. You know. But
Have you got any plugs you wanna give out to the people, Samuel?
follow me on Instagram at Rael Duke, and also some attention. Nova Scotia. Follow me at Instagram at Raul Duke, and also Sam Weatherup Music, please. Thanks. My YouTube's also just Sam Weatherup. Give me a wee subscribe if you want.
Alrighty, Roo. And if you want to catch some of Sam's work in action, go watch Reverie on Moon Productions on YouTube. My boy Sam did the music for that, and it gives it an extra spice. If you
Yes,
wanna,
please.
if you wanna fucking follow Documented Bits on social media, we're Documented Bits on everything, which is Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And what else? If you want to follow me on Instagram at the old beardo, it's at the underscore AULD underscore beardo, or you can follow Moon Productions with 2 zeros instead of the O's and Moon. If you want to follow my boy Joshy T on Instagram, he's at real Joshy T, and he's at that Josh Thomas on Twitter. And I believe that's everything.
All right.
So
Well, let's get the theme for this.